Following up on your debit question, let's focus on liabilities. In simple terms, a liability is something you owe to another party. It's a debt or obligation that arises from a past transaction, and you'll settle it by paying money, providing a service, or delivering goods in the future. Think of it as the opposite of an asset. An asset is what you own: cash, inventory, equipment. A liability is what you owe: loans, bills, salaries. Common examples: accounts payable, money you owe to suppliers for goods or services bought on credit. Bank loan, notes payable, money borrowed from a bank to be repaid with interest. Accrued expenses, expenses you've incurred but haven't paid yet, e.g., salaries payable, utility bills payable, mortgage payable. A long-term loan used to buy property. Unearned revenue, money you received in advance for a service you haven't yet performed, you owe the service. How debits and credits affect liabilities. Connecting to your previous question, in the earlier debit explanation, I mentioned debits decrease liabilities and credits increase liabilities. That's because liabilities are on the right side of the accounting equation. Assets equals liabilities plus equity. To keep the equation balanced, increase a liability right-pointing arrow, make a credit entry. Decrease a liability right-pointing arrow, make a debit entry. Example: you take out a $10,000 bank loan. You credit the loan payable, liability increases. You owe more, you debit cash, asset increases. Example: you pay $2,000 of your loan back. You debit the loan payable, liability decreases. You owe less, you credit cash, asset decreases. Two main types of liabilities. 1. Current liabilities, due within 1 year, accounts payable. Short-term loans, accrued salaries, unearned revenue. 2. Long-term liabilities, due after more than 1 year, mortgages, bank loans payable over several years, bonds payable. Why it matters. Understanding liabilities helps you gauge financial health. Too many liabilities relative to assets. Right-pointing arrow, high risk, insolvency risk. Managing liabilities well, e.g., timely payment, good debt-to-equity ratio, builds trust with lenders and investors. Would you like a quick comparison table of assets versus liabilities or a couple of practice scenarios?